Hi guys and welcome to another Daddy and Mommy Project Runway recap. This is season 16, episode 2, and unconventional recycling. Unconventional recycling, so you already know what it's going to be about. They were in the rooms. The episode starts off and they're in the rooms and they're talking and Ayana mentioned that Sean had said that she felt out of her comfort zone. So already that's given me a little, I think this is going to be a changa. Uh, crybaby, and things don't go her way, she whines as a changa. So they keep talking, and the next thing is they step into the kitchen and they see some hard hats and some construction worker vests. So obviously they know something's up, and they end up meeting Tim at a recycling center. Tim is joined there by it's Anne Fullenwider. I wanted to get the name right. Anne Fullenwider, and she's from Marie Claire magazine. So she was wearing this dress, which I thought was kind of cute. But the awesome part about the dress, it's made out of 100% recycled material. It used, I think it was 400 water bottles to make that dress. That's pretty freaking awesome. I really like that. So anyways, this is going to be their first unconventional challenge, and not only that, but it's a team challenge. Yay! Drama! So, Kenya was immediately saying, oh, she's never worked with recycled stuff. Again, this goes back to me thinking, do you not watch Project Runway? Have you not seen it before? Unconventional is coming. You're gonna audition, practice. Hold on. So Kenya's here worried because she's never worked with recycled materials before, she said. And I'm thinking, again, same thing, same thought I always have. Have you ever not seen Project Runway before? There's always an unconventional challenge. And a few seasons back, they started having more than one unconventional challenges per season. So if you watch the show, you should know this is coming. Unconventional is coming, teamwork is coming, men's clothes is coming. Practice. You're going to audition, just practice in your house. Anyway, so the challenge for this episode is create a high fashion mini collection from recycled materials. So, as I said, it's the first unconventional and first team challenge. So then they use the button bag to start picking up the teams. So the teams are Kutsanai, Michael, Kentaro, Deontay, and Margarita. Kutsanai said that he was happy with his team. He felt they were strong designers. Second teams are Aaron, Botany. I apologize. Last time I pronounced it as Botany, and it's Botany. Aaron, Botany, Brandon, Kenya, and Ayana. And Ayana was, of course, worried because of the personality. And the third team is Centel, Samantha, Amy, Claire, and Sean, which I know this was the button bag, but seriously, they ended up together. So Amy wasn't really happy that they ended up with the twins. And neither actually was Centel. He thought they were going to be an asset, but at the same time a disadvantage, which he was right. So they raced to get the materials. I don't know what happened with Claire. She got caught. Someone was yelling, "Step away from my palette!" It was so hilarious. I'm like, wow, this was serious. So, anyways, okay, so they get all their materials and they go back to the workroom. Tim tells them about the mini collection and that they were going to be assigned new models. So the models are going to be the same models, but you don't get to work with the same models. They're going to be rotated. So these designers are actually using different body shapes each time because if you remember this season, it was going to be models from size 2 to 22. So I thought that was pretty cool. And it's so funny because every time it's a collection or a mini collection or every time it's some sort of team challenge, Tim always is always very sure to say, remember cohesiveness, because they always mess that up. It's like every season they have an issue with cohesiveness. So let me just remind them, cohesiveness. I mean, seriously, they should just spray paint it on the wall or something. So they're coming up with names, and Aaron was trying to explain a phrase that he said or something, and as he's explaining it, he's like, she's balling on a budget, and this girl's like, oh, balling on a budget, that's the team name. So there it is, and I actually love the name balling on a budget. I thought that was pretty cool. It was also the theme that they're using. The other team, which is Margarita's team, they were using like a Japanese tale but modern theme, and they ended up with the name, I believe it was Wabi Sabi. I'm possibly pronouncing it wrong, but that's the name that Intaro helped them come up with. And the third team, they were doing like this sea glass translucent resort theme, so they ended up with the name Tsunami. Okay, that Brandon was painting the material he got was like a paper or like a little a poster board or some sort of paper, big paper, or whatever. So he was painting it, and I thought that was pretty cool because he was actually making it look like an actual textile, and that was pretty cool. He apparently says that he says that apparently he does that to his textiles normally. So that's pretty cool that he does that. I love that. Oh Lord. So Sean, she wasn't happy. Samantha, because Samantha was the top, the direction that her team was going. She felt overwhelmed because it's a team challenge and it's an unconventional challenge. Plus, she was still hurt because she was on the bottom the episode before, and then she's crying, and I'm like, oh my god, girl, just tranquilízate, get a hold of yourself, get your shit together, and back to work. And then she was like, I am terrified because of the shame of failing. Entitled? I mean, seriously, really? Okay, so then later, it was her, Amy, and who else was it? Oh, and it was Santel. So they're all trying to help her. And then they were like, oh, it was affecting Claire's work or whatever. And it was a mess. And I'm like, aren't they like these awesome designers that they design for all these celebrities and name dropping? That's how they walked in. So why is she stressing out? I'll tell you what. They showed Ayana's work, like bits of pieces of her portfolio, and I actually really, really like Ayana's work. So see, this is a good season with good designers. Anyway, so Tim walks in, to see how they're doing, check up on them, and they're all basically stuck. So he was talking with it was Amy, Samantha, and Chantel. Then it was with Sean, and she's like that. She she never dressed a curvy woman before, and I don't know if you remember the previous recap that I said that if oh my god, that if you can't design from that if you can only design for a size 2, then you're not really a designer. And this seems to be Sean's issue because she's really stressed because she's dressing a plus size mom. So there was just a mess with whatever they were making. Team Wabi Sabi. I'm gonna mess that up. Team Wabi Sabi, the Japanese theme team. They were also not cohesive, and Falling on a Budget actually wasn't cohesive either. So Tim, of course, as I had mentioned before, he always says cohesiveness. So he was like, I'm worried, and I'm like, look, you always are when it comes to team challenges. So the models come in, and Botany's model Marsha, she was scared. Sean's model was Kylie, didn't have anything with her. Kenny's model was Monique, and she said she liked it, but she was just wondering how she could walk the runway. Centel called his husband. They video called. Apparently, he got married right before going on Project Runway, so they never went on their honeymoon. And he started crying, and I kind of felt bad. I'm like, oh, if I had tears, I'd actually be crying with you. So it was sad. That part was sad. So if they while they're in the room and whatnot, Sean is still really stressed, and she mentioned that if her team failed, that she felt it would have been her fault. You don't say that out loud, but she went ahead and said it. Then, okay, so the next day, when it's the last day, it's the day of the runway, right before they go to the runway that they're facing, everyone's helping Sean. Everyone's under mother is helping Sean. And then Santel, he was helping Sean, and he has this dress which looked like the trash bag. I mean, yeah, I would, just, but anyways, So Brandon, oh, his model was Jasmine, and she loved her outfit. And I like it when a model loves her outfit because you know she's gonna rock that runway like nothing. And she loved the pants. She's just so gorgeous. Kenya's model, she was like, oh, Monique, the one that was like, I don't know how I'm gonna watch. She was like, it's snug. It's tight, but I love it. ¿Qué pasó? Oh, excuse me. Okay, so then the other models, you know, they're talking, and Erin's model, she's like, I'm getting cut and pinched, but I'm obsessed with it, and I'm like, girl, reason. So they go out, they get ready for the runway, and the guest judges, besides Anne, Colin Whiter, I'm so sorry. Besides Anne Colin Whiter, okay, the other guest judge is Maggie Q. Maggie Q is freaking awesome. Right now, she's on Designated Survivor, and her character kicks ass. So I was like, yay, Maggie Q, I like her. So anyways, it's the runway time. So Team Wabi Sabi, I think I got it right. Team Wabi Sabi, they're the first ones up. You have margaritas, which is actually cute. I can see the Japanese inspiration, and I actually really like it. So go girl, mejor que lo que hiciste last time. Kentaro's was actually nice. Deontay, it looks like real leather, so that's freaking cool. Kutsanai, it's also very neat looking. And Michael, it's okay, but honestly, it kind of reminded me, sad, of like a dolphin when they get caught in those can ring things and plastic bags. I mean, I've seen those pictures, and that's exactly what it reminded me of. The next team up, it's Team Tsunami. Chantel's isn't good. I'm not gonna. It's just I know what it is. It's a garbage bag. So I'm like, oh, Chantel, cutie, you may see your husband sooner than you think, sooner than you want, probably. Samantha is very so nice, and this was cool. Maggie Q liked the top, the skirt, the belt, everything was super awesome looking. Amy's was okay, but I don't know how I feel about that skirt. So yeah, I'm like, Sean's doesn't look bad. It doesn't, but there were so many hands working on that dress. But it is a team collection, right? So I guess that's okay. Um, Claire's is mine, but the thing is that Lyris, which was Brandon's model before, she can walk. Excuse me. Claire's, I was mentioning, Claire's was nice, and her model was the model that Brandon used before, which was Lyris or Lyris. I'm not saying that, and we'll say it in Lyris. And okay, Lyris can walk. I mean, the girl can walk. So there's a saying in Spanish when everyone's like, "Oh, that's such a cute picture," and or "Oh, I love that shirt" or whatever. You know, the saying is, "No es la camisa, es la modelo." You know, it's not the outfit, it's the model. And in this case, that's what I feel with Claire's. It's not the outfit that looks good, it's the model that looks good. And she's actually upping the outfit. So, Team Tsunami. Next team is Team Balling on a budget. Botany's was interesting. Aaron's was, I don't know. Kenya's, it was cute, but it was a little too baby doll for me. I mean, and I don't dress like my age or whatever. I don't believe in dressing your age. But at least for me, it was a little too baby doll, but maybe some women like it like that. Brandon model is rocking it. I don't know if the print is a little too much. There's like a lot, but she's like, and I'm like, you go. And Ayana, I like it, and I love this modest but trendy thing that she does. It's really freaking awesome. And I didn't know how she was gonna do it, like recycled materials, but it looks good. And I like fringe. Fringe is not like glitter. You know, you can never have too much glitter. You know, there is such a thing as too much fringe, but in her case, me gustó. You know, I really liked it. In her case, that was not the case. So once the okay, so once the runway is over, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, so let me see. What are you? So the team that I chose to win, I actually thought it was going to be Wabi Sabi with Deontay as the winner, and the losing team that I chose was Team Tsunami with Centel going by. Would have preferred it. Would have like it's gonna be between Sean and Centel. Maybe I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, so the runway is over, and so the team that I chose to win was Team Wabi Sabi, with the winner being Deontay, and the losing team that I chose was Team Tsunami, with the loser being Santel, only because of the trash bag dress. So the judges for a win chose the team falling on a budget. So now that we have to change falling on a budget, I think that the team that's gonna end up, excuse me, the person that's gonna end up winning is Botany. The team that the judges chose to lose was Tsunami. So then I'm like, is Santel gonna go home? Because Sean did say that if they were to lose, it would have been her fault. So everyone loved the Balling on a Budget collection. Um, they told them that Team Tsunami, it just didn't look like fabric except for Samantha's. Maggie Q said that the braid that she had on the top of her dress should have been the element to be repeated in the other, um, excuse me, the other designs to give the team cohesiveness. So then Centel, I don't know why he opened his mouth. He said that he finished 1 to 2 hours early, and so Heidi called them out on it. She's like, with all the time that you have left, you could have done something else. And then they also called out Sean on her outfit, and I mean, just so far I'm like in her lesson notes, like every episode I feel like that. So Sean is, I know it's 2 episodes. Sean, she's like, oh, I never worked with a curvy woman before, and it was so hilarious. You guys need to see it. Maggie Q, she leans over to Anne. She's not, she's normal size. And Anne's like, she's skinnier than me. They're basically saying, what the hell are you talking about? The hell are you talking about? And then Heidi basically said that Claire's also sucked. So Nina said that they were short-sighted. She was disappointed. And Sean says, "Oh, it was because of fear." And I totally get it. I've been afraid as well. I've had fear before, but you need to suck it up and just move forward. And stop bitching about it. Excuse me, but it's true. Um, Zach did tell them that they had to take risks, and I'm like, she's just being rich. So Heidi then, oh, this is so funny. So Heidi then was like, well, I like the top. And Centel was like, yeah, I sold the top. That was me for your way. Yeah, that was her. I did it. So then Heidi, she started asking what did each person do, because she was under the impression that everyone worked on their own design. And they started breaking it down and whatever. And Amy said that, they helped Sean and Claire. And Sean and Claire were like, they helped Sean, and Sean and Claire were like, And so then Centel reminded her that she said that, if they were on the bottom, she would have felt that it was her fault. And she admitted to it. She didn't say that was a liar or anything. So I was happy that she did that. And so then Claire tries to help Sean by telling that, she's never worked with a curvy model before. Maggie and I are like, wait, mija, espérate, hold on. And Maggie told them, she was like, you need to change your perspective. Amy told him, if we had the perfect materials and the perfect models, this would look like a nice prom. And Sean was like, oh, that was so awesome. But, basically, okay, everybody sold it. It was your design. It still sucked. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm just ready for Sean to be sent home. And Claire can just go right with her. But anyway, so, then they asked, who do you think should leave? So Sean was like, well, if it's about time, it should be me. But if it's like style-wise, it should have been Amy. I'm like, come on now you're just pissed. Because Amy also said that they helped you. Amy and Samantha, they both said that Sean should leave. Centel said that he mentioned both of them, but he's like, yeah, but Sean should be the one to leave. And Claire, she got to defend her sister. She said that Centel should be the one to leave. So once they're in for the closer look, they really like Botany and something. It's probably going to be between Botany and Ayana. The bottom look, it was really too bad because the team brought down Samantha. Samantha had an awesome look. But you can have an awesome look, and if the other four looks next to you, 3, 2, whatever, suck, then you're screwed. Um, they said that Amy and Claire's didn't look too bad, so now you know that it's going to be between Sean and Santal. So once they're back over here, oh my God, yes, Mikey Q. I wrote it right here, like the quote, the quote that I like this time. Remember last episode it was Ayana, so the quote that I like this time was, grow up and design for real people. Thank you. Maggie Q says that. Somebody needs to make a limit. She's freaking awesome. So, anyways, okay, so they called the teams out. They called Bali on a budget, and the winner that they chose was Ayana. So she was really happy about that. Team Tsunami, they said that Samantha, Amy, and Claire was okay. So then it's left between Sean and Santel, and they end up eliminating Santel. Even Sean was surprised when they go back, and Claire sees that her sister is sick. She was like hysterical. I mean, come on now, she's not dying. She, the hell, but whatever. It was a good episode. I really want to see how it works out. With I'm really interested in seeing the twins. Mostly Sean. Sean needs to get over her crap about not, ugh, designing for curvy people. And that girl was not curvy. Girl, what's wrong with you? Come down to Puerto Rico and be curvy, damn it. Anyway, um, they're so annoying. But I really like that Ayana won. I thought that was pretty awesome. The designs the designers are actually impressive. So more impressive than last season, which I think I may have mentioned before. So I'm really liking that. They did show a quick preview of the next episode. So I'm really looking forward to that one because it's gonna be dance. It's a dance challenge, not a dance challenge, dance theme. And from the previews, I think they're going to be doing menswear. But then I started thinking, but they showed a lot of females dancing. So I'm hoping it's like a man, female, man, woman dancing team that they have to dress up or something. So I'm really actually looking forward to that episode so far. I'm loving this Project Runway. I'm really liking it. Last season sucked. I'm really liking this season. What did you guys think of this episode 2 of this first unconventional challenge? I'd love to read your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Let me know what you think. You guys can either write in the comments, or you can just tag me on Twitter or Facebook at @newmommy. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will catch you next time in the next Project Runway recap. Bye.